Hello, 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 hello. Hey guys. Just working on my tea, y'all. Did y'all come in with y'all tea? Y'all got y'all tea ready? Do you have your tea ready and you ready for the tea? Because TanZa about to bring the tea. Now, one thing that I didn't do, guys, I was going to study some scripture, right? I was going to come prepared, so I'm doing it a little rogue tonight. Just a little rogue. Is that okay with you? But I want to talk about... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Let's see my... Let's fasten that up. Look at that. Devil getting in the video. Trying to mess it up. But does he know? Little does he know. One way or the other, this show is going to be on the road. If we late coming in at the terminal, we going to get there, aren't we? So guys, hi. I want to just introduce myself. I'm just basically just stirring up my tea. That'll do. Wanted to make sure I had enough honey in there. So anyway, hello everybody. Just kind of waiting for folks to chime in. Not gonna wait that long because I actually don't believe in waiting a whole lot of time, because I want to hold your interest. I want to hold you captive. And listen, let me talk to you women out there. And when I tell you this, I want you to know this is coming from the sincereness of my heart. So allow me to introduce myself. I am TanZa Franklin, TanZaFranklin.com, that is now featuring Tea with TanZa. And Tea with TanZa is having those discussions that plague, affect, and inspire us. Okay, so this is for the ladies, but you know, guys are invited, but this is for the ladies. You know, have you ever had a discussion, a topic, something you wanted to talk about, and you just really didn't want to talk about it in the open, right? You were afraid if you said something, someone was going to ridicule you, right? Or maybe you may have had that opposing person that was going to oppose what you said, because you was already thinking it in your head. If I say this, they're going to say that. If I say that, they're going to think this. But guys, let me tell you, I'm coming on here to have the discussions. I will be your voice piece for you. Okay, I will come on here and say those things that you're thinking about, wondering about, wishing about, and you're looking for the answers for. I will be your voice piece for you. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Jessica. I wanted to say thank you for chiming into my channel and listen to me. Listen to me. I need you to like, comment, and share this video, and make sure I welcome you. It's very important that you engage. I welcome you to engage on the broadcast. I want you to type in what you think as I'm speaking, as I go along. Let's get some engagement, because this is about having tea. Okay, this is about having tea with TanZa. And the tea is another word for having that talk. Let's have that talk, y'all. So in order to have a conversation, someone has to be responding back, right? I can't just be saying everything by myself. I need you to come on in, chime on in, get comfortable, get your tea, and let's have this tea together. Let's talk about these things. So guys, listen. Hey, Sexton is on the line on tonight. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you. So I'm actually talking about today's title is Fishers. I want an Africana. You're like, oh my God, TanZa, what has happened? What is going on with you? Yes, indeed, I want an Africana. I want a man who can treat me like a queen, like royalty, and who holds nothing back, right? But let me tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. I'm about to come very raw. So some of the things that I'm going to say, it may be a little ouch moment, maybe a little bit pulling back moment. It may be one of those oh my God moments, but you know what? You keep on hanging on in there, because TanZa's going to hang on in with you, and she's going to help you for the duration of this ride. Trust and believe. It's not going to be too bad after it's all said and done, because I'm going to provide some enlightenment that's going to help you. And some of the things that I may say, you're actually doing it right now, but you know what? Change is coming. Change is in the land. Now listen, guys, I had some script I wanted to study. I wanted to study some scriptures, because I wanted to come back and come to you with the word. But as I go along, God will give me what I need to say. So with that said, let's get this show on the road, okay? But I really would like, if you can yourself right now, like, comment, or share. Can you share this video? Because we're going to talk about women on today. There's a such thing as, have you ever heard of the term catfish? And you say, yes, who hasn't heard of catfish? Because you think of a catfish, you think of a catfish is that fish that you go and you fish in the lakes for. Or you say, you know what, I'm going to get me some catfish. I want some catfish for fillets, or you know what, just kind of chop it up for me and some steaks. I want some catfish steaks. But let me tell you on today, there's another term for catfish, okay? There's another term. And these are actually individuals who go into these different dating sites, into these chat rooms, and they're looking for women. They're seeking them out. They got their rods and their reels, and they going in so they could go fishing, because they feel like whichever fish bite this bait, this is the one that I'm gonna pull up to the shore, and then I'm gonna go and cook it and fry and have me a meal. Yes, I am. This is gonna be my meal ticket. Okay, my meal ticket. Did you hear that on today? I said meal ticket. Let me back up some. So you have fishers. You think of a fisherman, right? A fisherman going out to fish for his fish, because he gonna have his fish fried in the evening, right? All the family gonna gather together. They gonna skin that fish and they gonna have a fish fry. But let me tell you something about these catfish. Now, I love me some catfish. It could be a little bony, but there's still some good meat. But here we have another term. It's an urban terminology for catfish. And catfish are those individuals that go out to go fishing. They put the pole out there or get the rod and they reel it in, because they trying to get a bait for a woman. Not a catfish, but a woman. And see, these men are actually men from all different parts of the country. You know, we're talking about, see, let's talk about my Africana on today. I wish he would chime on in here and hear what I have to say, because you know what, let me tell you what he did. He did a wonderful courtesy of reaching out to me yesterday and saying, can I get your telephone number? See, what he did, he threw the reel out there a few times, you know, try to get a little nibble, like, hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? And then it's like, my thing is, you know what, I'm doing very well, thank you very much, have a nice day, right? So we allow some time to go by, because you know what, that fish hasn't pull down on that bait just quite right. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, you know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of pull it back for a minute, and then I'm going to throw it out again. I'm going to throw it out again. And so now here we go. Hello. How you doing? Hello. Have a nice day, right? So you know what? I got to keep on fishing. I got to keep on fishing, because I'm looking for that prized possession. I'm looking for that female who's going to take a nibble, who's going to take a bite, and then I could reel it in and I could turn in my chips and have my meal ticket. Guys, I'm saying this without saying it and hoping that you get the point what I'm making on today. See, there's so many women out there on today where they feel like they're very desperate. And we don't want to talk about them and make them sound bad. But this is what happens with a lot of women out there, especially when you get of a certain age, or maybe not so much just a certain age. It could be because, you know, when you were younger, maybe you weren't the prettiest of your siblings, or maybe you weren't the tallest or the fastest or the most brilliant of your siblings. And then now a whole complex has set in. You know, that self-confident complex, you know, that complex that say, you know what, I'm not good enough. You know what, I'm like in second place, not in first place, or maybe I'm the third place person, and everybody's looking at my cousins and at my siblings, and they forgot about me. And see, now I'm going to grow up with this complex, like, you know what, I wish somebody would take notice. I wish somebody would see me. I'm not invisible. I want to be seen. And see, those catfish, that's the term that they use for them. They catfish because they're seeking for people like you. They're seeking for that female who doesn't have quite enough confidence. And see, if you call me and talk to me, we'll fix you up. I have a conversation with you and help you with your confidence, because you know what, queen? Let me tell you something, queen. You're like, wait a minute, queen? Me a queen? Yes, you're a queen. You're beautiful. You're awesome. And you're brilliant. Just because nobody is taking a highly notice of you, that they haven't just came came out and made you a prized possession doesn't mean that you don't have any value. But let me tell you this on the day. Let's keep this story rolling along. We're going to keep it rolling along about these fishers, you know, these fishermen, these catfish seeking out for a prized possession. And see, let me tell you something. Here in America, this is the land of the free, right? And a lot of Africanas, okay, you say Africans. Africanas, I know what I wanted to say, Africanas, you know, here they have this mentality that, you know what, I want to go over there to the U.S. I want me an American girl. Y'all like my outfit, y'all? See, I changed my outfit today for y'all so I could look very cute and fine for you, especially for my guest that I'm looking for him to come in. I'm looking for him to come into the window so he could take a prized possession look at this prized possession right here, because I wanted to give him my telephone number, y'all. I wanted to give him my digits, let him know that he could call me if he needs somebody to talk to. Call me, satisfaction guarantee. See, that's what he's actually looking for. He's looking for an American woman who has the goods, who she could say, how you doing? He could say, hey, are you single? And it's like, yes, I'm single and I'm looking for somebody. Hey, I'm available. Why don't you talk to me? I got some good sweet words that I want to talk to you about. I want to say some little sweet nothings in your ear to get you laughing, to get you all worked up inside. You know what I'm saying, y'all? See, call me. If you need someone to talk to, call me. Satisfaction guarantee. Call me, call me, call me. Now look here, let's go back talking about my Africana that I want. See, an Africana is a man who, this is originated, all their ethnicity and their cultures is from the motherland of Africa, right? But let me tell you something about those African men, those Africana men on today. Let me tell you about, are y'all ready to hear? Hey, looking good, beautiful. Even with my look here, I wanted to make sure I look really good for my Africana when he came up in here, because I want him to see how gorgeous that I am. I want him to really see the goods that he's looking to purchase. Okay, let me tell you about that. Here's the thing, guys, for all you women out there, all you beautiful queens out there, for all you queens who feel like your self-esteem is shot into hell because you have gone through one issue after another in your life. You know, life has passed you by and so has everybody else. You know, when people look at you and view you, they see you in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th place. And see, you never thought to look at yourself, the real value and the real worth of who you really are. See, you are first prize possession. You are a winner. You are somebody. You don't let nobody tell you that you don't have the goods. You don't let them tell you that you're not good enough. You know, like, wait a minute. Hey! Excuse me, guys. I'm just getting a napkin, okay? Thank you, Pam, for saying that. Pam said I'm amazing on Facebook. Let me tell you something, Pamela. I don't know much about you, but let me tell you this right now. We're going to make a declaration today that you're a queen. You're awesome. You're a prized possession of the Most High God, not of some type of Africana. You know, he's an African. He's a New Zealand. He's an Australian. You know what? He's from Pakistani. You know what? He's that type that's over there in the armed forces, and he just want to call you because he wants somebody to talk to. He wants somebody to occupy his time so he could figure out how can I get a little bit closer up to her, you know, because I want to speak sweet nothings up in her head. I want to get her head swelling because you know what? She's not the prettiest girl. She's not the finest girl. She's not a model. You know what? As a matter of fact, she's not an entertainer. She don't have $1 million. But you know what? If I could just get my hands and my claws on her, if I could just say, look here, baby, I'm yours and you are mine. But let me tell y'all something on today about those Africanas right now. See, I'm preaching to the Africana choir right now because I want to tell you about yourself, tell you who you are and who you're not. And I'm going to tell you who I am and who you think that I am, that I'm not. But here, let me keep on listening because I want to give you my telephone number. I want to give you my digits because I want you to call me and see when I get finished with you, see, I'm going to have your toes curling up. Let me tell you about my gifts and my talents and my services. See, if you call me, we gonna have a good time rolling in the hay. That's what you want, right, baby? Because come on, let me tell you. See, look, do you like my outfit on today? See, if I take a turn around and you get a look at the backside too, you can see what you're gonna be getting. You know what I'm saying? Because look here, you over there in Africa and I'm over here in the US of A. And if you want to call me, let's get some dialogue started. Because you know what I want to do? Because after you keep on sweet talking me and you think that you got me in the bag, right? You think that you got me right where you want me. You know what I'm going to end up doing? I'm going to say, baby, you know what? We done had this relationship for too long now. I think it's time for us to take it to another level. See, in the midnight hour at 3 o'clock in the morning, see, this is what we going to be doing. We going to be having Facebook Live, just you and me. We're not going to be inviting anybody else in because you and I are going to be having a conversation while you laying in the bed and I'm laying in the bed. And then you're going to be asking me what you got on, baby. I'm going to tell you, look here, you see that it's red and lacy, just the way that you Africanas like it, right? Let me get up and do a pole dance for you. I'm going to do a pole dance and I'm going to turn around and hokey pokey and turn myself around. That's what it's all about, hokey pokey. Are you ready to come over here to America? Come over here to the US of A, because you know it's time for us to take it to another level. It's time for you and me to get it on. It's time for you and me to rock and roll, rock and roll. Let me do a dance for you. Let me do exotic dances for you. Because see, once you get a hold of me, baby, you know what? I'm going to blow your mind away because I want an Africana. I want an Africana because the Africanas, you over there looking at us US of A girls, looking at us American girls. You like, let me see what I can get over there in America. You know what? I'm a big old green. A green card for you. Don't I look like a green card? That's exactly what I am. I'm a big old walking, talking, prancing, privy type of green card. I want you to take a piece of this green card on today. And what else you see when you look at me? You see a visa. You see a visa, don't you, baby? Come on, let's get it on, baby, because I want you to have your green card and your visa over on me. And as a matter of fact, I want you over here because I want you to love upon me. I want you to screw upon me. I want you to rub and grind, dirty grind all on me because I'm going to pay for the green card. Yes, I am. I'm going to pay for the visa. That's what I'm going to do. Isn't that a love making in disguise? It ain't in disguise. It's open in the open because I'm telling you about it. Hold on 1 minute while I drink some of my tea. Woo! I could feel it. I can feel it. I'm going to give you my telephone number and you're going to call me. You're going to call me asking, hey, baby, what you doing? And I'm going to say, let me tell you what I'm doing. Hey, I'm playing with myself. You know what? Because you ain't here right now and I feel like I want to masturbate myself. You know, let me tell you, I'm hitting that clitoris just right, just the way that you want it. And I'm rubbing all up on my boobs and my breasts. Can I get an amen from the choir? Amen. If he's on, I need him to give me some hearts. Because you know what? I'm going to be your heartstring and you're going to be mine. And we're going to be rolling it up when you get over here in the US of A. Isn't that wonderful? You think you done got you? You got your one, right? You got your one in me, right? That's why you're reaching out and you want to call me because you want my telephone number. But I got a question for you right now. Tell me, help appease my questioning right now. You got a whole bunch of Africana women over there running all around and about. Can you tell me why you ain't saying, can I call you? Answer me that question. I'm so curious. I just really want to know on the day because I'm so curious. And if you ain't from Africa, you're from New Zealand. You're from Australia. Talking about how you doing? Are you single? I want to know over here in the US of A while you're reaching out to me through the Facebook lies. Why you ain't checking your old women out? I'm so curious about that. Can you please tell me? Because I don't have all the intellect. I don't know all these things. Why you will reach out to me and want to know if I'm single? Am I married? Do I got kids? Let me tell y'all something. See, this is how I'm man for all you women who watching. You need to be watching this because see, there are some things that I'm doing between the lines. I'm doing a little insulting. I'm having a little fun. I'm doing a little poking and private on my very own, right? I'm doing my own investigative work because I really want to know, because after I'm all said and done with this, I'm wondering if you want to call me because you need someone to talk to. Call me. Satisfaction, you think it's going to be guaranteed. Man, you never thought when you viewed this video, you said, Lord have mercy, what have I got myself into, TanZa? What is this that I'm watching here? What are you saying all these things? Let me tell you something, women out there. Don't hang up. Don't leave the channel. Please hang on and tell your friends. Invite your friends. Tell them to come on in here in this line. Tell them to come on over here to TanZa Franklin, Facebook.com. Tell them to come on over because the women need to hear this. Let me tell you something, women. See, God can keep your vagina. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. See, you ain't got to play the guitar on yourself. You ain't got to masturbate nothing on today. See, you keep on masturbating up down there playing the guitar, you're going to be wondering, do I got a vagina or do I got a penis? Let me pause right there. Anybody want to say something right now? Well, I'll take some tea. Everybody's so quiet. Guys, I need you to talk back to me. See, look here. This is a conversation, right? This is a Facebook Live video, and I'm inviting you in to comment, to like, and share this video because there's so many women who are desperate on today. See, you said, TanZa, I ain't desperate. I don't know what you're talking about. See, anytime when an Africana man gotta reach over the lines through Facebook, he live in Ghana. He live in Tanzania. He live in Kenya. Wait a minute. He in Libya. Wait, hold up. He over there in Israel. Wait, TanZa, wait a minute. He in South Africa. And you in the good old US of A. And he reaching out to you saying, hey, can I get your telephone number? How you doing? He friending you. And see, let me tell y'all, let me teach y'all something on today. Do you want to learn something on today? Because I'm about to teach it to you right now. You said, TanZa, I don't know if I can take this. I don't know if I can handle it. You're coming on too thick. You're coming on like gravy and like mayonnaise. TanZa, can you slow it down a little bit? Because see, I'm talking to my sisters out there. I'm talking to my queens out there because I want to share something with you, because I want to help protect you. I want you to know what you need to watch out for. I want you to know that your stuff is valuable, that you got the goods, baby, and you ain't got to give it up to no man, no African man. So TanZa, I don't want to give it up to an African man. I want to give it up to an Australian man, an Indian man. You know what? You want to give it to the Pac-Man, the mailman, the fireman, and the teacher man, right? You want to give it to them. But let me tell you something. Your stuff is too good to be just giving it up to anybody. See, if a man can't recognize that you're royalty and that you're a queen, you don't need to be bothered with him anyway. And if he reaching out to you from Africa, he said, hey, how you doing? Hello. See, let me tell y'all something. From now on, when you get a friend request, do not friend everybody who send you a friend request, because everybody who send you a friend request is not loyal. They have no integrity. They have an intention in mind. They're trying to fish you out because see, they fishers. They the catfish want to catch the catfish. They want to see who's going to nibble on the line. They want to see who's going to pull that bait down so they can reel you out, so they can go ahead and get their prized possession. See, they got their meal ticket when they pull you in, thinking that you are desperate. You thinking that you need some, thinking that you want some. I gotta have some. All of a sudden some. Okay, he's like, yeah, I got that. What's your name? Where you live? Are you married or are you single? Hey, where you live at? Can I see some pictures of your house? What you got on? See, men fish out women. Men know what to say to women to see where they at. Men know how to kind of stand back and take a look and see how you carry yourself. They know who you are before you even figure it out. See, when they see you coming and they sniff you out. And then when they talk to you and when you open your mouth up, then they know I got you. They say, I know what I got right now. I got me a piece of a fool. And what happens to fools? See, fools get beat with many stripes across their back because they are fool. They are idiot. Now, I'm not saying you may made mistakes in the past. We all make mistakes. We not without blame and shame at times. There's times that we're going to fall into some ditches, and then we fall into the ditch and we get up and keep it going. But let me tell you right now about these African men, about these men. These men who take a look at their profile. See, a lot of them, they friend you, right? They friend you. And you, friend, okay, accept it. Look at their profile. How many pictures they got on the profile? Do they have any associations with any of your friends? Now, when you look at the friend, it's just one picture. It's that one friend, right? That one friend. Like, you know what? I'm going to use Candy Girl on today. I'm going to use her as an example. So when you open up his profile, he see Candy Girl on the profile as one of our associated friends, right? You know, those friends we got in common, but they got 2 or 3 pictures on their profile. Did you take a look at their profile to see who they really were? See, they ain't nobody. Now they telling you on their profile, they single, they divorced. Those 2 types, they looking for somebody. They looking to have a relationship. They looking to get it on with you if they can. If you could start sending what they used to call it when I was a kid. They used to call it I forgot these letters, the friendship letters. It's not a friendship letter, but it was these letters you write back and forth, you know, because they in jail, right? They over there in the armed forces, over there in Timbuktu land. They figure if I could write some letters to you, you know, you make it worth my while. You and I could get it on. But now, see, it's Facebook Live. And see, not only can I do Facebook Live, but now they got the WhatsApp app. You know what? I don't have a regular telephone number. I got a Google number. You could call me on the Google number. No, call me. Can you call me on WhatsApp number? Because see, they got digits that's all crazy you ain't never seen. You like, what is that combination? Call me on the app number. And see, now they call you because they're trying to dig into your life, trying to figure out who you are, what you're about, what you can do for them. Can I get an amen? Pen pal. That's right, Mary. Pen pal. I used to have a pen pal. That Negro was in jail. But then I was 15 years old and I was writing to somebody that had no clue in life, what life was all about. I was 15, 16, 17 years old. I'm trying to think, had I graduated from school already? I was trying to run away. I was rebellious against my mother, thinking I'm going to throw all my clothes out the window because I'm going to make my break. I'm going to make it to Ohio where he at because I want to be with him. I want to be with him because he telling me all these sweet good nothings. Hey, brother man. Hey, African. Are you still on the line? Why you ain't giving me no hello, how you doing? What's your name? What's your telephone number? Call me if you need someone to talk to. Call me, satisfaction guarantee. Call me. I ain't calling you not here nor ever, and nor will you have my telephone number. I wish that you see this video because I wanted to give you my telephone number, right? I wanted to give you my digits, but do this Facebook Live video, I'm giving you my digits right now. I'm telling you that I'm not the one. You shall not use me or take advantage of me. Women out there, if your stuff is so hot, it's flames coming out your stuff. And you got to call the Red Cross. Red Cross, there's an emergency. What's the emergency? We need some glaciers from Alaska to put them in a tub so she can sit in them and cool her stuff off. Do you like me now? Do you love me now? See, listen, woman. Listen, you. Don't be so desperate, so needy that you think you just need to take anything that come along because they want to show you some attention. They want to let you know how gorgeous and how beautiful you are. Let me tell you, you need to start looking in the mirror right now on today. Right now, you can leave this Facebook video and go and look in the mirror right now. You have my permission and tell yourself that you're gorgeous and you're beautiful. But TanZa, my hair is nappy. Well, it's called some oils. They got oils, right? They got moisturizer. Put a little on your hair and fluff it out. And then tell yourself, look at your cute fluffed out hair. But TanZa, my hair breaking off. All my edges is broken off. This man, he looking at me. Well, then go in there and put some gel on it. Slick it down. And put your little cute little bow on the side. And go on with your cute fine self. But TanZa, I'm too fat. I can't get no man. No man won't even look at me because I'm too fat. But he coming along saying how gorgeous I am. Let me tell you, beauty comes in all sizes. If you're big, small, tall, short, you're medium. If your hair is snappy or straight or curly, you're gorgeous. You're beautiful. So you tell yourself that you ain't gorgeous because you done heard it from somebody else who lied to you over and over and over again. And you start believing the lies. And then the next thing that come along and tell you, you know what, you are gorgeous. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate, baby, you sure looking good in that outfit. And everybody else in the whole world told you look like a big fat sloppy pig. But he said you look gorgeous. You look in the mirror and say you look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. And when you get up and you put on your clothes, you put your feet in your shoes 1 foot at a time, and look how gorgeous that you are. You're here in the land of the living. When God made something, he ain't make no junk. The only reason why we tell ourselves, you know what, I ain't worthy, I'm no good, I'm pissed at this, because you start telling yourself that. You start believing the lies. And see, now here's what happens. See, the little Africana man comes along and he looks you up and down and he said, I love them fat and big and sloppy. They like, you're royalty in my country. Let me tell you something about those Africana men. Look at me, y'all. Look at me, y'all. Look at me. I got big boobs, right? I'm very voluptuous right up in here, right? I'm kind of pudgy on the side. I got a little curve right there, a little curve right there. Got big old fat thunder thighs. And see, when an Africana looks at me, he looks at me like he's ready to feast. He looks like he wants to feast at the dinette table. He said, here's a buffet. Look at what she got. And he think, let me take her on for the challenge. Now, let me tell y'all something about these Africana mans. See, this is how it works. This is how it works. You need to hear this. Please like, comment, and share this video because a woman needs to understand what the agenda is. It ain't because you're so beautiful and gorgeous, because he got an agenda. He live in Africa, don't he? He's an Africana. He cannot come over here to America just because he wants to come and visit. See, he's going to need to go through some red tape, some legalities to get some documentation to say that he has a reason to be over here. And if he's going to be a permanent resident, he got to be married to you. Did y'all hear that? There are 6 African men sending me friend requests. I delete and block them. They look at you. This is America. This is the land of the free and of the home and of the brave, right? There's opportunity after opportunity after opportunity over here. We stand on the grounds of a democracy, okay? We have freedom of speech. We could go into the streets and parade that we're gay, that we're black, that we're a woman. Okay? There are countries, if you dare spoke, that they will stone you to death. There are countries that forbid they women to dress a certain way. If I had this walking in a country, they would stone me. Someone would have to warn me, cover myself up all of a sudden. I should have been covered up like I was born covered up in those countries. You come over here, you got the American women. Let me tell you what an African man said to an American woman once after he impregnated her twice. All you want to do is screw, 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 screw. Ain't that something? That's what he told her. All you want to do, you American women, you American. Now, it wasn't about her who he impregnated twice. He impregnated her and was the father of 2 of her children that he impregnated. But he lumped all us women up in there. All you American women want to do is screw, 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 screw. See, African men don't have a lot of respect for American women because they think that we're too high and too mighty. We're not submissive and subject to their foolery. We're not walking 5 steps behind them and they're up in the front. We're not part of a concubine. Did y'all hear that? I had to pause just for a moment. I need to pause because sometimes I need to pause so you could hear, let it sink in what I just said. See, now we have an Africana man come over here and we see him all the time. Africans come over here to America. They go to school, don't they? You see them all the time. They go to the university, okay? Their parents send them over to America, of the land of the free and opportunity, to America to go and get educated. You TanZa, that's not the way you said that. Educated. Y'all want me to say it properly? They came to get educated, okay? They come over here to be educated. And then what they do is they look at you American women. How can I cash in on this meal ticket? Now, I don't think I want to go back to my homeland. I don't want to go back there, but I want my family to come over here. Yes, I want my family to come over here to America. And what must I do to become a citizen? Because I'm only over here on a visa. I'm over here on a visa to get educated. Now, I'm going to look at these American women because this is the land of the home and the free, and I must be a citizen. I don't want to go back to my native country because of the living conditions there. The living conditions are horrific there. I don't want to go back and live in that when there are people who live in 500, 1,200, 2,500, 5,000 square foot. I want a piece of this. I don't want to live in a hut where the floor is full of dust. I don't want to go back to my village where all the women sitting around with babies strapped on their backs and they're carrying bowls on their head. I want a piece of this American life. Who can I look at and cash in my ticket? That's what they do, right? So now, they done rubbed up against you. You know, they rubbed up against you. How you doing? In their African voice, right? And you like, I love that African accent. Oh, child. Oh, somebody get me a fan. Oh, he's so fine. He's so beautiful. He's a beautiful piece of black chocolate. And then you come up a little closer. He come up a little closer, right? And then he get to touching and stroking and loving. And he tells you in the first date, in the second date, I think I'm in love. I'm in love with you. Wait a minute, Negro, you ain't got to get to know me long enough to be in love with me. What's up with that? But because your buns is hot, because you got the flames of hell between your legs, and you're burning inside of you, and you just inch on up to him, he like, will you marry me? I make you my queen. I make you my queen, my American queen. And you're like, oh, child, yes. Oh, child, yes. Yes, I would marry you. Oh, my God, I would marry you. And then he marries you, right? He has privilege to be an official American citizen because he done married you because your buns was high, because you didn't believe in the beauty that rests within you. You didn't look at yourself and say how gorgeous you are. You didn't have to be swayed and swindled by some Africana. Can I get an amen from the choir? So y'all being quiet on me. Y'all being very quiet on me. But this is an educational lesson for a lot of you women. Please like, comment, and share this video because women need to understand the tactics that Africans use against our American sisters. They don't look at you as beauty. They look at you as a meal ticket, as a means of a green card and a visa for life. And let me tell y'all something about them green cards. So your green card is good up until, I think, every 10 years. Every 10 years, then they have to renew it, right? And so 10 years, they come and marry you for the first day, right? They marry you, and then now they're official. And then they toss you over like some filthy, dirty sanitary pad. I had to make it graphic, y'all, because she was like, wait a minute, TanZa, you being a little graphic. I'm letting you know the logistics of what their intentions are. They toss you over like a dirty sanitary pad. That's nasty, isn't it? That they would think about you that low on a totem pole. And then this is what happens. This is another logistic, another tactic. See, now they American, they divorce you, and a lot of their parents over there have already a girl for them. She's already been planned from birth, from childhood for that man. And now he's going to find a way to get that Africana woman over here so he could marry her and have Africana babies. But he used you, he walked over your back to get to the status that he was looking to have here in America. And then we'll just find ways to get my mother, my father, my sister, my brother over here. We'll find a way. And then I could make American money and then send it over to my countrymen. Women, please, I'm begging you. When you get a friend request, look on the profile. If you not looking for a date, let's just say you looking for a date, right? You looking for a date, right? You like, TanZa, I want a date. I haven't had sex in 10 years. I want a man. I want me a man, and I want some of that man up inside of me. Get you somebody from here, baby girl. Go on Dating Service USA. Find you American man. And then you still got to be careful because there's so many types of diseases out here. You got to be careful and know that your stuff is precious. Your stuff is like rubies. Don't you know that? Don't you know gold dust come from your vagina. Your vagina is precious. Don't let no man come and take advantage of those jewels. It's a treasure chest. Do you understand? There's a treasure chest that you got between your legs. And every man that come to you, he must come to you and honor you as a queen, honor you because you got treasure in your chest. And he must treat that chest as he treat his own life. And if his life, he don't think much of his own life, it's a red signal. You need to run. Run for your life, sister. Run for your life, queen. Run for your life, precious one. Do not think that you're not a meal ticket, TanZa, but I got an African man. I got an African man that loves me. He loves me. Yes, he do. But you're 1 in a million. You are that percentile, that low percentile that you just got lucky. But most African men, they're looking for American women. They don't care if you're Chinese, if you're brown, if you're green, if you're purple. If you're an American woman and he can rub up and find his way up into your life, he will do it. See, Fishers, I want an Africana. Do you really think after this conversation that I really want to have anything to do with you? Do you really think that I want to give you my telephone number and have you call me when there's plenty of men right here in the USA? All I have to do is get in my car and go around the corner and I can find me a man. I don't need to give a number out to somebody in Africa and New Zealand and Australia and Alaska. I'm not desperate. I have cooled down. My stuff is golden and I know it. I know it and I show it and I believe it. And if a man wants to approach me, he likes the goods that I have, he's going to come and honor me the way that God honors me. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to put you up on a chopping block with the elders, the brethren of the church, and let them fill you out for me. See how much of a real man that you are, because I have to have a king, because I am a queen. Understand that on today. See, Fishers, I'm looking for Africana. Think about this conversation. Listen to this video a few times if it's not sinking in your head. Women, you're precious. You don't have to just, every man come along. How you doing? He's a snake. He's a weasel. He's a maggot on a rat's back. Women, I love y'all. I'm coming to y'all like this because I'm coming hard and dirty and rough. I ain't got time to be playing no games with you grown folks. You grown folks know what these men are about. And if you don't, you need to be more careful. Be more careful, because a man will come and screw you from sun up to sundown and don't give a rat's crap about who you are. But the one who will honor you, he will hold himself for you. He will say it's okay to wait. See, some women say, you know what, TanZa? I gotta have some. I gotta have a relationship. I gotta have some. You know, there's no such thing in today's time that you be in a relationship and that you don't get you some. Do you want something honorable? Do you want it old school? There are still old school men out there, y'all. It is. He could take you, wine you, and dine you. And let me tell you something else. See, a wine and a dine does not equate to let's roll it up in the hay. He has to give as much of himself as you're willing to give of yourself. And I don't mean give you some penis. Penises come a dime a dozen. You could go out and get a penis anywhere. But can you get the true heart, the true gold heart of a man anywhere? That's a rare gem right there. Women, am I talking good to y'all? Am I talking good to somebody out there? Is somebody are y'all applauding me out there? Have you just said, ooh, let me throw you this towel. Let me wave to you, TanZa. Because listen, we women, and the same applies for the men. The men have to understand, don't just be going up under every dress, Susie, Janie, and Lisa. You don't know what she got between that stuff. You may go into her and not come out again. See, the Bible mentions that. Say, he that goes into her doesn't come out again, because her vagina is a deep ditch. It's a womb. Once you go into there, there's a lot of exploring. You got to find your way back out. That ain't easy. That's why a lot of these men, when they screw these women, and the same applies for our sister, you get to screwing somebody, it messes up everything. You like, man, you just want to go crazy and go upside somebody's head. See, that's why, let me share y'all a story about my friend named John. Okay, retake. I had a friend named Johnny. Let me make that clear. Johnny screwed around with this woman. Beautiful, beautiful. She was gorgeous. She had the most sweetest personality. And Johnny, I don't know, something clicked. And you're right, Mary, it's called a soul tie. That's why it's hard. That's why the womb, see, the womb, the woman's womb represents something. And once you go into, it's not just about a vagina. See, guys, listen, life came out of this womb, okay? Life of Christ came out of this womb. It's something so precious. See, a lot of us women, we forgot how precious it is, because a lot of us weren't growing up to be told that, for one. Okay, and they weren't grown, their parents weren't grown up, for one. See, if we would take advantage and say how precious our stuff is, men would respect us a lot more in society. See, nowadays you got the rap videos. Let me pull my stuff out and put where you can see all my stuff, and you can see all my buns, because I'm going to shake it, shake it, shake it. But let me tell you, see, that's another thing why Africanas think they could come after the American women, especially of the brown persuasion, because they think less of us anyway. Because when it came to the black woman, she was so degraded and raped over and over again, and her children were taken from out of her arms into slavery and sold off. All the white men thought that she was a piece of property. And that whole thing throughout time, caught up with us. Say, you're not that valuable. You're a piece of property. I want to screw you. Come on, let's go and get it on, baby. And all you worth is a big screw. See, the womb, getting back to the womb, y'all. The men, the Africana men think we're lesser on the chain because how we were treated in time, for one, and how we treat ourselves, for two, and how we carry ourselves, for three. And so if I could get hold to you in your panties, see, now I'm going to work my way up to you, and then afterwards I'm going to let you know how less of a dog that you are. You're nothing. You're a piece of, you do nothing but screw. You don't have no business sense, no moral sense, no kind of sense. And he looks at that, he done, let me sniff it, because dogs, they smell the scent, right? They smell you. Ladies, you're a queen. Remember who you are. Always and forever. Soul tie. Getting back married, getting back to the soul tie. You go into this man, you let him screw you, and then it's hard for you to detach yourself from you. Now you all in emotional disarray. Okay, you in a disarray, like, oh my God, like you want to call him all the time. What he doing? Why he ain't call me? Because he off screwing somebody else. That's what he doing. That's why he ain't call you. Because see, you was so blind and stupid after the fisher came and fished you out, and you passing him on money for the green card. You want to make sure he look good and fine. You know what? He want to marry you. You done ran off and got your bridal gown and everything. He waiting to come. You waiting for him to come to the airport so he could marry you, so you could marry him, and here you left holding a bag. No, these Africana, I don't marry, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, I don't know who they think we are. And what's so bad about it, they done made it bad for the rest of the men. I'm at the point now, guys, where any man who reach out to friend me, I'm deleting the request. If you don't have a lot, I don't mean one of my friends up there. You're going to have many associations of my friends. If you don't have many associations of my friend, you're going to have to be in that same like mind as a business what I'm in. I'm going to have to see you into the same type of mindset of business. You doing business like I do. I do internet marketing, right? I do affiliate marketing, network marketing. I'm into coaching, right? I'm into speaking. You got to be that type of caliber of person for me to say, okay, I accept you as a friendship. And the moment you reach out to me, I say, hello, how you doing? And I'm not understanding what that means, I'm deleting. See, someone told me, TanZa, you're gorgeous, you're smart, you're witty, you're this and that. A lot of men want to get to know more about you. They want to know what's up underneath that, all of that, right? Well, I need that man right here in the US of A. When I go out to a meeting somewhere, when I'm at a gala at an event and he approached me, then he could ask me what's up under here after he get to know me a few times, right? And I'm not talking about a few times, but now we gonna get it on. We gonna bump and grind. Bump and grind. No. I'm at that place, y'all. I want something of quality myself, just like a lot of men now. They don't want to just screw all the time. They want a woman of quality, right? They want a woman that they could go home to, that they could rest their head on her lap, that they could spend their life with. This is what I want. I'm at that point now where I want somebody who could be on my level or higher. If he's higher, that's good, because now he could pull me up to where he is. We could work together, work with each other. He could help me, I could help him. We could build an empire. That's what I'm interested in, guys. I'm not interested in being somebody's food ticket. I'm just not. I'm not paying. I'm not going to pay for your meal. I'm not going to pay to take you out. Here, I got to pick the man. I done had to pick him up from his house, right? I got to pick him up from his house to take him to my house to service me, right? And then I got to take him back home after he done serviced me. I'm done. I'm done with all of that. It's over. I'm in retirement. Okay, don't reach out to me asking me if I'm single, if what I got going on. Look at my posts, look at my timeline, see what I'm talking about, my conversation. Look what I'm putting out there, out into the atmosphere for people. That's who I am. When you see me write something, type something, that's who I am. You see me on a video, one moment I'm rigid, I'm a little rigid. Sometimes I'm laughing, sometimes I'm fun and playful. That's who I am. Okay, don't African, please leave me alone. Okay, please don't reach out to me. I don't have time. I don't want to be bothered. I just don't. I'm not looking for a long 7 hours. Africa is literally 7 hours ahead of me. I'm Eastern time. You're 7 and 8 hours. If you're over there in Jamaica, you in Britain, some of y'all are 7, 10, 15 hours ahead of me. I'm not having a relationship like that long distance. If you in the state over and we could drive over to the border, this weekend I'm going over there to the border. This week, next week you coming over here to the border. We do something like that. If it can't be right here in Atlanta, that's fine. We'll work on it and see what we do according to our schedule. I don't have time. So guys, please women, if your stuff is hot, Mr. TanZa, you raw and dirty. If you want a man, if you're looking for a relationship, if you really want and truly want somebody, the first thing you need to do is love and like yourself. Love the skin you in. Love what you represent as a queen. Like who you are first before you want to get in a relationship. If you've been in a relationship and it went sour, it went north, it went south and east and west, don't be in a relationship for a while. Collect yourself. Heal from the past. Don't go into another relationship and you're still broken. If you leave one relationship, go to another, that means you never was fully healed. And that's why the relationships keep, each one after another, keep messing up. You wonder, TanZa, I don't know why these relationships keep messing up. Because you never got healed from the first one and the second and the third one. You never took the time for yourself to like yourself, love yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Treat yourself something special. Tell yourself in the mirror how gorgeous and beautiful and how intellectual you are. And then think about a relationship. And if this man can't give you more than what you're willing to give him, please stop. You're much more than that. You're more than some boobs and some hips and some buns. You're much more than just a piece of booty. You're not meat on the marketplace. Okay, guys? I just wanted to say that. Did I help anybody? Did I help anybody? Anybody? A God-fearing woman. That's right. And he got to be a God-fearing man. He got to be careful when he look at me, how he look at me. He could look, because that's what we're for. We're for the man to look at. I'm not disputing that. Look at this stuff, y'all. Let me, I'm going to go back. Look at y'all. Y'all look here. Look, y'all see this? Look here. Let me do it for y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? And I could sway it and I could swerve it. Yes, I can. I could sway it and I could swerve it. But I ain't got time for no games. I ain't got time. I just don't have it. I'm not interested. I'm just not. TanZa, you're gay. You like women? I don't have time for nobody. And the answer, if you're going to ask me if I'm gay, wow. Well, now you got to ask that nowadays, don't you? Especially if you hear somebody say they're from Atlanta, you do have to ask that. Do you like women or do you like men? You do. That is a question. So I won't be offended for that one. But I'm to the point I love being by myself. I don't have time for foolishness. And I'm an atheist, though. Candace, I don't care if you're an atheist or what. Your stuff is prime possession. Okay? And because you're an atheist, I'm sorry that you have to be an atheist, but what I've just told you has taught you something. And I don't care if you're Catholic, Buddhist, or whatever. I came on here to love on the women. Okay, to give you an encouraging, empowering word. And okay, understand that. So there you have it. You got something else to back TanZa? I don't believe in Jesus Christ. Well, believe in that your stuff is golden. When you were created by whoever you want to claim your creator to be, he didn't create your stuff where you go over and stumble in life and be the biggest idiot that walked on the planet. You're somebody special. You understand? Okay? And so I'm a believer of God. So if I come on here and I start talking about the things of God, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to stop that because somebody is atheist. And I know you didn't say that, Candace. So I'm not attacking you. Please don't think that, baby girl. I love you with the love of God. Okay? Okay. So everybody, I just wanted to come on here and talk about fishers. You know, catfish is an actual fish in salt water. I think catfishes are in salt water. But men who go into these groups, go into these online, Facebook, dating services, different things of that nature, they looking for somebody who they could pray, who they could con, who can eventually, it could be a financial gain for them. Okay? And don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it, because later on you'll be my client and I'll be counseling, coaching you, because you done made a fool of yourself. And I'm not blaming you to say you're stupid, but because we do have heart and we emotional, we love with our hearts, right? But you got to be very careful in protecting. The word of God says, guard your heart. Guard your heart. Don't give your heart to anything and anybody. I'm telling you this from experience, people. Okay, I gave my heart to somebody and I had no idea that I was walking around like, how could I have been so retarded? How can I have been so stupid? Like beating the hell out of my own self. I got over myself eventually. Now I'm back to normal. I'm back to myself, y'all. Okay, so Candace, Mary, I don't know who's still here, but and Kimberly, I believe, Kimberly, you're here. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly, I don't know if you ever seen one of my videos, but let me just share with you just a little bit about me right quick. I'm TanZa Franklin, TanZaFranklin.com, now featuring Tea with TanZa, and this is a platform to have discussions about women, those things that plague, affect, and inspire us, okay? And I am a network marketer. I'm an internet marketer, and I'm going to be putting some things on my fan page. If you're interested in earning some income with $1 investment, just $1 investment, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, okay, 100 pennies. You need to reach out to me and say, TanZa, what is that thing you're talking about? Because I want to earn some money. And see, a lot of you, if you had a lot more money, you won't be looking for men to be paying the bill, right? Because you're Wonder Women. But leave these Africanas alone. Please. If he New Zealand, he from Australia. No. Let him come here in America, be a citizen, and you'd have met him somewhere. Now, if you went traveling, you met him in Australia, well, then that's a different thing. But be careful. Guard your heart, ladies. Don't give it to anybody. So I'm gone. That's it. I'm not going to say anything else. Please like, please comment. This needs to be heard, ladies. Think of that person you know need to hear this. I know I got a little comical earlier because I was in character because I was trying to prove and push a point. And did I make my point, y'all? Oh my God, Candace, you need to counsel with me, girl. Mary, did I prove my point? I don't know if you got in on the front, but did I prove my point? Did you learn anything valuable on tonight? Anything? Did you? Yes or no? Give me a 1 if you did. Kimberly said, thanks. Nice to meet you. This was my first time on your live. Kimberly, I welcome you back. I know you like, what did I just walk into, right? What did I walk into? I don't know if you caught me from the beginning, but you need to go back and hear this replay. See, I'm TanZa Franklin, and guys, let me share this. Kimberly, first time for Kimberly's, if you ladies don't mind, Kimberly, for a moment. Kimberly, listen, baby girl, if it's okay if I call you that. Sometimes I do that. I'm an advocate for abused women. Yes, I am. I'm an advocate for abused women, women who have abused past, painful past, past hurts and pains, church pains. I'm an advocate for these women. And it is my lifelong duty, or until I just get tired and can't do it no more, that I'm going to be encouraging, empowering, and inspiring women everywhere I go. I go in a grocery store and just be doing it sometimes. But, this is who I am, loving. I'm a mom. I'm a nana. I love to have fun. I like to have a cocktail here and there. I love to really make people smile and make people laugh. I give some good juicy hugs, And so what you see on video is you'll get different fragments of who I am, but I always come with an intention to evoke, to provoke, and to compel you to think differently, to visualize differently, for some things to do something a little differently, right? So with that said, come on, continue to come into my channel. Kimberly, I adjure you, applaud you, encourage you. Tea with TanZa, having those discussions. And if it's something you want to hear spoken on this platform, send me a suggestion, inbox me, let me know. And I'm also looking for women who are willing to, men too, because I want the men to get on here and share some things about being a guest, okay, with me. All right, so women need to hear this. So everybody have a good night. Take care. Have an awesome and wonderful Sunday, right? And I will talk to you on the next video, okay? Tea with TanZa.